there's a war going on, there's an election happening, there's all sorts of nonsense and anxiety coming at you. Not that those two things are nonsense. I'm not giving any of my opinions on any of that, but I do feel like everything that comes out of this little box is a stress and anxiety producing mess. And here's the proof. Right now, I haven't looked at Twitter. I'm not worried about anything. But when I go to twitter.com and I start reading, now there's some stuff about a war going on. Elon Musk's tweeting. There's statements been flying out about the election. Now I'm thinking about all this stuff that I was never thinking about before. And now I'm stressed, or at the very least, I'm distracted. Distracted from my core focus, which right now is creating content for this YouTube channel. But in the bigger scope of things, it's building and promoting the startup that I haven't announced yet, that I will announce. You're going to love it, by the way. So how do you stay focused? Somebody else asked in a YouTube comment, how am I able to write all these books? How am I able to launch these startups? How am I able to do all this stuff? And the secret, I'm looking at the book. I've got here, this one. This one's out now, How to Find God, on Amazon. But the concepts I'm about to talk about are actually in Digital Nomad Manifesto. How do you keep a clear mind? How do you stay focused on what matters when there's so much BS being thrown at you? And the answer is 1 day a week, I turn this baby off. I sit alone, I take walks, I hang out with my wife, I hang out with my family, and I only think about relevant things to me. I have my notebook, I write down little ideas. Sometimes I think about what YouTube videos I should make. Or last time I did this, I was thinking about short form content that I could make to promote the new startup. I've thought about SaaS ideas. I've thought about book ideas. I've thought about things that will improve our client processes. But the things that I don't think about are all of the BS that goes on. Before it was the war in Ukraine. Now there's another war. Now there's all sorts of stuff going on that I'm not saying are not important. But if your goal is to make money and provide for your family, they are not important for you right now. Unless you're in one of these zones that you need to get out of, they're not important for you right now. What you need to focus on is delivering more value to your audience, building your business, and enjoying the time that you have with your family. And most of what is on here is distracting in that way. So I highly recommend 1 day a week, popping that phone off and doing a no phone day. Normally I do 24 hours from 6 p.m. on Friday night until 6 p.m. on Saturday. That's a full 24 hours of no technology. I used to do entire days from waking up to going to sleep, but right now I'm posting daily content on too many channels. So I have to be awake to post the content at least once a day. So I shift it like that, but still 24 hours of no phone time, because what you find out immediately is how much of your thoughts are dictated by what's in this phone. You wake up, you're a blank slate. Nothing's in there. Or maybe you're thinking about how much you love your wife. Maybe you're thinking about how great your family is. Then you roll over and you look at your phone, you go to your email, and now there's a client in there and you're thinking about, why is this client mad? Or there's money in there and you're thinking, oh, I'm so cool, I just made money today. Whatever it is now dictating your thoughts. And any insight that came after the natural thought of, I love my wife and my family. If I create an AI scientist, I'll make $1 billion. That second part of the thought is gone. All you get is, I love my wife and my family. Oh no, what's going on with the war in Ukraine? You miss the whole second part. And not just the second, but it's the third, the fourth, the fifth order effect that you can only see if you turn off your phone and start seeing which of your thoughts are coming from your phone and which of your thoughts are coming from your reality. And a lot of the stuff just goes away. Let's say you're worried about your finances. If you can't check your stock portfolio, you're not worried about it anymore. Or if you can't check your current bank account balance, you're not worried about it anymore. So I highly recommend turning off your phone and just pushing through it. And it's very tough to not look at your phone constantly. Especially for me, I'm fully addicted to my computer, and for good reason. I'm a content creator, so I read something on Twitter, then I need to create a short about it. Or me and my wife are hanging out somewhere, and then we need to create a video about that for our family channel. Or I come up with a concept or a new feature for one of the startups that I run, and then I have to tell the team. Or the private community has questions, and then I need to answer those questions. So this thing is constantly pulling, and by removing it, now I'm free. I got some of the best ideas I've had in my life on the no phone days. For instance, even cold email manifesto. Oh, I should finally write a book and make this happen. Came during a no phone day in Las Vegas. I was walking around on the strip. I'm like, it's time to just write a book. Let me just do it. And then I did it. And bestseller, 500 plus reviews on Amazon. Beautiful. All these books, How to Find God, Digital Nomad Manifesto, all came from no phone days. Just the idea that I should get into software as a service came from a no phone day. All of the inputs you have, all of this mindless information that you're being fed is distracting you from the billion-dollar ideas on the other end of the silence. In the past, people did so much great stuff. They built businesses, they invented things, and they didn't have the internet to slow them down. Now, the internet is great and it makes us more productive. It makes us better. There is a place for YouTube videos like this one, for podcasts like Joe Rogan Podcast, for tweets like everything that's being shown to us on the Twitter feed. Maybe not the war stuff, but at least the tutorials and the helpful content. All I'm saying is, one day a week, turn off the phone and listen to what's going on in here for a change. And if you can do that consistently, you'll see the results roll in. Thanks for watching. I'm Alex Berman. Subscribe for more like this, smash that like button, and I'll talk to you soon.